The trend in comics means three things: Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, DC's classic characters and most famous ones. However, like all three, there's a third wheel. Ironically, it's the girl in the group. Batman and Superman have enjoyed pretty successful live-action films and TV shows over the years. Not all were good, but when they were good, they were pretty entertaining. However, Wonder Woman hasn't been as lucky. She had trouble getting success in live action. She went from TV pilots to movies left and right, but all of them failed. Until Linda Carter became the most successful live-action Wonder Woman until 2017. However, her show was canceled after 3 seasons. Now in 2016 we have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and Batman v Superman and in her own Wonder Woman movie, which comes out only in a matter of days as of this recording. But as Wonder Woman failed in live action for most of the time, she was overall pretty solid in animation, from Super Friends all the way to the Justice League cartoon. And the fourth DC anime original, we got Wonder Woman. Now with that long intro out of the way, let's talk about the movie.
Congratulations!
Fun fact, Wonder Woman was the first DC original I saw fully. Before then I only seen a little bit of Superman Doomsday and Justice League The New Frontier. And this film set the bar pretty high because I love this movie. But I'm getting ahead of myself. What's the plot? After an attack on the Amazons, Ares is left mortal and is a prisoner on the islands where the Amazons now call home. Next to the gods, the queen of the Amazons is able to create a baby out of clay, who she names Diana. Princess Diana grows up in modern times and is one of the best fighters on the island. But Diana's world is changed when Steve Trevor crashes on the island, and thus the Amazon sees no threat to them, which in truth he isn't. The tournament is held to decide who will venture out in the man's world and return Trevor back home. Diana, under a disguise, wins the tournament. However, due to a traitor among the Amazons, Ares escapes and begins a plot to create the world's deadliest war to kill all of man. With the help of Steve Trevor being her guide to Earth, Diana must both learn the new foreign world she's thrown into and stop the God of War before all of life on Earth is destroyed. First off, I love Diana in this movie. She's just a great, heartwarming character. Something I really like they do is not do the whole fish out of water angle that much. Yes, it's her first time in man's world, and it's been a long time since the ancient Greeks. However, Diana doesn't do, wow, what's this stick? And then have Steve explain it, and the joke is that she's fascinated by a common item to us. This film never really does that, and I'm thankful for that. I know it's a bit away, but when I review Justice League War, they do that fish out of water, ooh, what's this thing a little bit too much. And I really dislike her in that movie, and that's the reason why. At first, I really disliked Steve Trevor because they played the pig angle a little too much. He likes women, and the Amazons are basically supermodels, so he's in paradise. And there's a part in the film where I really, really dislike him. He tries to get Diana drunk so he can, get his way. It comes out of left field, and I didn't like it at first. However, Steve grows as a character, and he knows what he did is wrong, and he becomes more and more of a better person because of Diana, and Steve makes Diana a better person because of him. There's an amazing scene where Diana is almost killed in a fight with Ares, and Steve, instead of doing a killing blow to Ares, he gets her to a hospital. The conversation these two have in that hospital is the highlight of the movie for me. Both characters just have their arcs completed in the best way in that moment. Ares is a great villain. He's menacing even before he gets his god powers back. He's just a human being at first, and he's super intimidating, and it even becomes more intimidating when he gets his god powers back. I remember the first time watching this film, I didn't know where it was going, and it kept me on my toes, and Ares was a big part of that. My only problem is at the climax. He gets more powerful, and I kind of dislike his design after he becomes more powerful. It's really only one part of the design that I don't like, but it's that part of the design that kind of ruins that final, him being intimidating part. There are also minor character arcs for some of the other Amazons, like Artemis, who is ashamed of her sister, but by the end of the film she changes and becomes a better person. Diana's mom also gets a good arc in the film. It's obviously not the focus, but still done well. Also, Hades is in this film, and it's a minor role, but he's so different from almost any interpretation of Hades I've seen, and honestly, it's a breath of fresh air to me. The action and animation is top-notch here. The final fight scene is great and one of the best anime climaxes in my opinion. Also, some minor fights are pretty good also. Also, the film is really funny. And if you know stories about Greek mythology, it just adds more. From common things like Oedipus Rex to Leda and the Swan. Do I have any negatives about this film? There are some small ones. I don't like how Steve Trevor starts off pretty piggish. Not one plan of his I really dislike, like I said. There's the final form of Ares, which I mentioned. Also, Etta Candy is in the film, but it's kind of wasted. So as I said, I love this movie. I'm sad the sales weren't high enough for them to greenlight a sequel to it. There was a planned sequel in the Saga of Gotham Knight, which I guess I can live without, because you guys know my thoughts on that movie, but I'm sad they never did another solo Wonder Woman outing. It was a hard choice, which one I liked more, this or New Frontier, but I'm going to give the new #1 spot to Wonder Woman. I think this is a great watch for any comic book fan, or not comic book fan. If you haven't watched it yet, go do yourself a favor and watch it. Next up, we're going into space with Green Lantern First Flight. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
World needed.
How dare you?
No, I'm not done. You met your first man, what, like 15 minutes ago? And you think you have us all figured out? Well, I'm sorry, but not everything a man does is to further some misogynistic agenda. We don't hold doors open or pull out chairs for women because we're trying to keep you down. And I didn't save you because I thought you were some damsel in distress. I saved you because I care about you, Diana. And I'm not gonna abandon a friend in need, man or woman.
You should have saved the world instead of me.
Maybe I figured the world's not worth saving if you're not in it.